Dun, dun. Hey, Craig. Hey, the General. Hi, friends. It's a little cold out here to me. Um, we got rainy weather, so I'm a little cold. And I still got my PJs on, y'all. Hold on. The heck was that? Okay. I think we're good. Y'all, the sun was hiding this whole time and now it's coming out. Good morning, Daniel. I thought I cleaned my eyes. What the heck? Yeah, good morning, Daniel. I'm good. How are you? Hi, HP Forever. Good morning. Good morning, Patrick. So I haven't had breakfast. I just got out the bed 30 minutes ago. So I haven't had breakfast yet. Is my eye just wet or is it something in there? I'm confused. Or is it just shiny? Yeah, I haven't had anything. Hi, Arita. Hi, friends. Hi, Gaston. Thank you, Patrick. I try. Look, I gotta do better though. I'm gonna try to switch my diet. Hi, Kenner. How are you? Thank you, HP Forever. I need to switch my diet. I just ordered a blender. It's gonna be here today, so I can start drinking smoothies. Oh, make sure y'all double tap the screen when y'all join the live, friends. Also, I just ordered this new toothpaste. I can't remember the brand. It's coming today too. Hi, Nova. So I just ordered this new toothpaste. It's supposed to be coming today. I wish I can see. I can't see anything. HP Forever. I wish I can see how that works. I don't know why I can't see the ranks yet. But yeah, I gotta. Thank you, the General. I have to start going back to the gym, y'all. I was gonna go today. I gotta see if I can start going to bed earlier because I've been way too sleepy in the morning, and I used to be able to get up at like 6:30. Your eyes are blue and green. Thank you, Nova. I like you too. If you think they're cute, Patrick, I think all eye colors are beautiful, especially when the sun hits. My favorite Harry Potter character, I really like Hermione. I'm not gonna lie. I would say Hermione first, and then Harry, and then Ron. Yeah, I love her. They do have a lot of those. Um, I'm not gonna see it. I don't even. I think I've probably seen one Jurassic Park movie. I've heard that the Superman movie was really good, or was supposed to be really good. The second Top fan. Girl, I don't really know how the fan stuff works. I just missed yesterday the gym room, but I've been on every day. Um, Probably not as long as I should. The past days that I was on. Yeah, I know. That's the only part of that song that I know, Nova. All I know is she was a fairy and a baddie and something else. That's all I know. Is that a full song? But yeah, y'all, I need to organize my life again. I need to get it back together. Um, it was cloudy today, so I didn't necessarily get a chance to wake up with the sun. Um, Hi, Zandri. I don't have a favorite Harry Potter spell. My day is going good. How's your day? I think it depends on how much you comment, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, y'all, I need a calendar or a planner. What's happening to everyone's messages? Y'all, I really need to find an eyebrow lady. I need to find an eyebrow lady, and I need to find somebody that can cut my hair for me. I don't like people touching my hair, though. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I need my ends clipped, trimmed, and I need my eyebrows done. I really should have tried to get my hair done before I moved, but I couldn't. I could have got my eyebrows done, but they would have been messed up by, well, they would have been grew back out by now. I wonder if they have any Dominican hair salons out here. Exactly. I only let 2 people touch my hair. My best friend's mom, and then my friend that's my hairstylist. But I moved away. I'm 5'6". I miss you too, HP forever. Yeah, I'm 5'6". Last time I checked, I was 5'5.5", but I just say 5'6". But I feel like, I don't know, sometimes my family be saying I be getting, sometimes I look short and then sometimes I look tall. So I don't know what that's about. Hi, Shogi. Oh, sweet and caring and never mean. Hi, Shami. I usually stay live at least 2 hours. The past couple times I only did 1 hour. But before that, I was doing more than 2 hours. So it just depends. Nice to meet you too. Where are you from? Yeah, 2 hours, it kind of goes by fast sometimes, especially if we're talking. Like if a lot of people talk in the chat, the time, it goes fast. So sometimes it doesn't even seem like a long time. Sometimes even 4 hours doesn't seem like a long time. The longest I think I've done was 6. Hey, Anna. Yeah, that's okay. People usually come in and out, HP. Thank you. It's Mickey. Hi, Prologa. Look, as long as y'all get in here when y'all can and say hi, I'm happy. Thank you. Yeah, it's a long time. Usually different people come in alive or stay as long as they can and then they go. Look, I appreciate everything. Call you Lupin. But make sure y'all like the live so when y'all do leave, other people can find the live and come in. So let's get the likes to 20, y'all. Well, let's get it to 20. I think we can. Hi, Farzana. Thank you, Zandri. Hi, Mikhail. I'm good. I'm just chilling, Prolaga. What's up with you? Where you from? Bye, Lupin. Yes, 6 is the longest. I feel like I can probably top that. I just don't know when. Yes, double tap the screen, y'all. From Bangladesh, welcome. Look, I need a chef, Patrick. I don't like cooking that much. I'm from Chicago, but I live in North Carolina. Oh, El Paso. Okay, cool. Where are you from, Mikhail? What's my baby count? Music. You do music? I got twins. That's it. That's all. Hey, Kaden. Good morning. How are you? Yesterday, y'all, I just I was in the house. I had my PJs on. I was looking crazy. I was just relaxing all day. Yes, y'all. Make sure y'all double tap the screen. Make sure y'all like the live. Let's get to 20 likes. I hope everybody's having a good day today. Prolaga, what kind of music do you make? Thank you. Y'all, my daughter's birthday is next Tuesday. They're turning 8. I can't believe I'm gonna have 8-year-olds. Wow. Eight-year-olds. Yeah, I'm 5'6". Hi, Marlon. Wait, when does school start? Oh, for their birthday? I'm gonna take them to the museum. I gotta see about getting them a cake too. Yes, they do grow up so fast. Oh, your sister's birthday is tomorrow? Happy birthday to her. Oh, next Tuesday is when school starts. Wow. Hi, Jonathan. Your mom had you when she was 17? My mom had me when she was 17. Was she 17? Yeah, she was 17 and then she turned 18. Or was she 8? No, she was 17, I think. We usually always do something for their birthday. Like, we usually just, like, always go out or something. Hi, Valerie. But they don't know that we're going to the museum. If the food at the museum is not good, I'm going to test it out. We'll probably go to dinner, too. I'll just have to see. They probably would want to get pizza or something. They're simple, y'all. And watch, they're going to be like, Mommy, this is the best day ever. I got them some cute outfits, unicorn outfits for their birthday. Yes, Prolaga. Look, I make music too. But I'll be rapping. Look, once I get some singing lessons or more practicing, then I'll become an R&B singer. But I'm like you. I like to dibble and dabble. That train is loud. I like to dibble and dabble in everything. Also, I make beats. I need to get back into that. Hey, Stop and Smile. My daughter's birthday is next Tuesday on the 22nd. That horn is loud as heck. I'm taking them on their birthday. We're doing everything on their birthday. The girls live with me, but I'm a single mom, meaning I'm not in a relationship. My daughters live with me, but they have a dad, if that's what you're asking. Their dad is in their life. They just live with me. What kind of dog, Daniel? What the heck? That's so cool. I'm doing good, Stop and Smile. The sun is hiding behind the clouds. It's rainy. It's a rainy day today. It's your dad's birthday. Oh my gosh. R.I.P. to your dad. Yes, Prolaga. We definitely can. We definitely can. Hi, Cuckoo. Look, I missed yesterday, so... And then I think the day before that, I only got on for 1 hour the whole day. The museum... I don't know yet. I'll let y'all know after I go, though. Yeah, but they said their name was Marlon, Stop and Smile. Thank you, Valerie. Hi, TMC. Good morning. How are you? Me too. It'd be hard for me to keep up sometimes. But yes, y'all, my kid's dad is in their life. I'm just single. Chilling like a villain? Same. Good morning, Cody. How are you? I was out here last night. It was a light show, but it wasn't raining. It was just, or no thunder. It was just lightning. How does it feel being single? To be honest, I love being single. I don't plan on being in a relationship anytime soon. Look, I be having to work on my procrastination. I be having to work on my procrastination. I gotta get organized. I gotta write everything down. My week's been pretty good, Valerie. How's your week been? Right? Calm, cool, collected, smooth, relaxing. I don't know. I like being single. I don't have a problem with it. Yes, that part. Peaceful. It's so peaceful. Hi, cutie queen. It's like you only got to worry about yourself. I only got to worry about my feelings. Yes, no need to rush. Look. I feel like my person somewhere in the world is doing the same thing I'm doing, getting their life together, getting their mind right. So many loonies running around hopping from relationship to relationship. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, is it a big dog, Daniel, or is it a small dog? Doctor's appointment with your aunt today, Valerie? I don't think that's weird, Patrick. It depends on the relationship. Yeah, it does depend on the decade too. It does. Like if you guys are past a certain age, then it doesn't matter. But if the guy is like a teenager and then the girl's 5 years older, no. Right? Stop and smile. Me too. Oh, it's a boy dog. Oh my gosh, so cute. What color, Daniel? Oh, she has appointments all week, Valerie. I'm 32, Prolaga. So we're gonna go. I think I'm gonna get them a unicorn cake, the general, and have it like in the fridge. And then we're gonna like a surprise, and then we're gonna go to the museum, and then we might go out to eat. Yeah, 24 or 29 is good. So it depends. Look, I'm gonna try to figure out a way to prevent that for myself, Valerie. I gotta get my health in order. Thank you, Prolaga. No, the general YouTube is playing games. They keep so my analytics in the YouTube studios, I have enough watch hours for the first tier, but YouTube is slowly adding it up. I don't know why. I should have been able to be monetized by now. But YouTube is taking forever. But yeah, I need to get my help together. They really do. Like, what is y'all doing? I should have been making the funds. But yeah, by the time they probably up it, I'm going to be making it to the 4,000 watch hours. But still, I'm very grateful. They just need to pick up the pace. Y'all, I remember when, yes, Valerie, I need to do that. Especially exercise, to build a, like, strong body or whatever. And then I also, autoimmune diseases run in my family. So, lately I've been bruising easily. So I need to get it together. She be talking to others instead of working on herself. A lot of people do that. They're scared. A lot of people are scared to work on themselves. Yeah, they do, Valerie. They count my lives towards my watch hours. Really, Patrick? I've only been in, I think, 3 relationships. 3 serious relationships. Nah, maybe 2. Yeah, 2. I would honestly just say 1, to be honest. Not even gonna lie. 1 relationship that was really serious was the one with my kids that Zandri. Yeah, I guess I'll give it 2. I'll let him have it. But that relationship lasted for like 10 months. Yeah, people can be by themselves. People always run away from their darkness. They just don't want to take accountability. If you notice that someone's always putting the blame on somebody else or something else, I would run. And love does start from within. People want to find things outside of themselves. It doesn't work like that. You're just going to keep searching. You're not going to find it. Hey, Cash. Good morning. How are you? Like, for real. Like, look. Y'all know what I think is super, super, super toxic? I think it's so toxic and so controlling because you don't own people, right? When when either the guy or the girl, the man or the woman, like for instance, the girlfriend doesn't want their boyfriend to ever talk to another girl, or the man doesn't want the girlfriend to ever talk to another guy. Like, of course, I get it. You don't want them to talk to anybody the same way they're talking to you. But to never talk to the opposite sex is insane. That's unrealistic. Like, come on, guys. We got to be realistic. I dated somebody that got mad at me because I was at the gas station getting a hot dog. Don't ask me why I was getting a hot dog at the gas station, y'all. Them hot dogs be good sometimes. And I was minding my business, trying to put like my mustard and my relish and all that, and it was a guy standing next to me, like too close. We get in the car. This man is like asking me if I know him, getting mad at me. Sir, I'm in my own world. I'm happy. I'm dressing up my hot dog. I'm about to smash this in the car. Like, what are you saying? Then he put us in danger because a guy held the door open for me at Wendy's, y'all. Now you arguing with the guy. Acting crazy. Exactly. Stop and smile. Yes. That's so true. If you don't love yourself, you're gonna look for anything. She got 3 kids, Daniel, and she acting like this. I'm not judging. I just would think that having children, well, actually, now that I think about it, sometimes it doesn't work like that for some people. For some people, children change them for the better. For some people, they just keep up with their shenanigans. Me either, stop and smile. I do not at all. I don't, because I have guy friends. People who say that are the people that they can't do it themselves. Yes, insecurity is big. Hi, William. Hi, Alexander. I don't really have a favorite singer. Exactly, night shift. Good morning. But no, seriously. Like, if you ever take a second to think back on previous relationships, you're like, dang, what was I thinking? And why were they acting like that? Did I do something to make them act like that? No. Sometimes they're just loony. Exactly, stop and smile. It's their mindset. It's their mindset. If you feel like men and women can't be friends, that means you can't be friends with women because you're just so like, you're just like, I don't know. That's like low level, low vibrational. Always thinking about sleeping with somebody. I don't think people know that. That's like low vibrational energy, bruh. And a lot of times that blocks you from having good relationships platonically with a lot of people. Like, the minds just be fried. If you're always thinking about stuff like that, I don't want to be around you, to be honest. At all. Yes, I do night shift. I feel like, though, I feel like some relationships can be repaired, but sometimes when you give and give and give too much, that person gets too comfortable with you giving, and then once you want to do something different, they're not used to that, so then they don't respect your boundaries when you want to change or do something else. All right, y'all, we about to go in the house real quick. The sun is coming out and I can't take it. Ooh. Okay, y'all, we're in the house. Yeah, if you got somebody that's always like accusing you or doing something, they're doing it. Guilty conscience. It really is super, super simple minded. Like, I wouldn't want that energy around me, to be honest. Like, trigger you, they're probably cheating. But, like, can you use an example of what they're trying to use as ammo? Like, they're triggering you to act a certain way with them? No, seriously, it is a sick mind. Exactly, stop and smile. It's just like, you've accepted this programming and you ain't had no updates. Like, what things are you indulging in? Like, come on now. Morning. Kaden. Because I've had somebody, you know, like when people know your triggers, is that what you're talking about, Night Shift? When people know your triggers and then they do things to make you act a certain way? Is that what you mean? Because I've had somebody do that to me. Thank you, Alexander. 27 million? I never thought about that. What? Daniel, she is out of line. If she's operating like that, what is her kids gonna learn? I'm just so confused. They're just trying to use that to keep you trapped. Like, people always think, but it's just like, but what do you do for me mentally though? What do you do to make me feel safe? Cooking, what is, okay. Like, if you do everything that they do, it's just like, okay, we're doing the same amount. Like, some people, even if they don't want to treat you right, they don't want nobody else to have you because they know that you're a good person. So they don't want you to find the right person for yourself. They just be, yeah, like, and I don't, look, to be honest, if they're doing that and you go back and forth with them, or if you're silent, they probably like that. Yeah, because if you're and that also means that they keep thinking about that. What are you thinking about that for? If we've been past this and you want to keep bringing it up and throwing it in my face, like that is narcissistic. And also when people act like that, they do things to keep you stuck in traps, and basically they're trying to play with your mind. You can be mentally trapped into a relationship, y'all. Mentally manipulated into a relationship. I have been before. Exactly, stop and smile. Because people only help you just to say they helped you and just to feel good about themselves. People don't be genuinely helping you sometimes. Not saying if you do something for somebody and they've done you wrong, if you do something for somebody and they've done you wrong, and then you're thinking to yourself, like, dang, I've done a lot for this person, that's different. But somebody like just throwing stuff in your face, they was waiting for their moment and they never really did it for you in a genuine way. Kid, with how about to go with children involved? Um, so just from my experience of leaving with children, um, if you get some time to yourself, what I would do is I would go sit somewhere alone. If it can be quiet, be quiet. I like to sit in the dark. Some people are scared of the dark. I like to sit in the dark, and just think, would you be your happiest and be able to be there for the children if you were single? Or would you be continue to drag them seeing that type of energy? Even if children don't see what goes on, they feel it. Children are very energy sensitive. So it's like, do you guys want a happy parent or do you want a sad parent that's going through all these things that you can't be there fully for the kids? So it's just like, I would say put yourself first and the children first. Sometimes it's hard to leave though. Hi, Sohan. Exactly, stop and smile. Like literally. That's why I don't be getting help from people. Or they help you for a certain reason to benefit them in a way. Y'all, there's people out here. Hey, Craig, good morning. There's people out here that just want to be needed. They want to feel needed. Whole time they need themselves. Y'all need to sit down and take a look at yourselves and see what you need to give yourself. You giving other people things isn't gonna fulfill from the inside. Yeah, it's gonna get crazy. Look, night shift. The mind is the mind is more complex than anything. Most of the battles that you're gonna go through in life are gonna be in your mind. You gotta find yourself somewhere through all that mess. You gotta dig deep and find yourself when you felt like you were your best in life. It's somewhere in one of them rooms in your mind, the real you that would never stand for anything that you felt like you also got to give yourself grace. If you feel like you would never stand for some of the things that have been happening to you, um, go in your mind and find that person, bring them to the light, give yourself grace. A lot of people go through things. You don't know why people go through things. You shouldn't feel sorry for yourself. You shouldn't beat yourself up and be like, oh, I should never let this happen. If it happened, it happened. Now we got to figure out how we can move on. Exactly, Valerie. Kids are your most important job. Hey, my style. How are you? Exactly, stop and smile. If the children see certain things happening, That is gonna affect them. Whether you think it or not, whether you see the damage done or not to the children, that's going to affect their relationships when they grow up. And then that's going to be something that your children are going to have to dig deep inside and get themselves out of, because we can only get ourselves out of our own issues that we are having. Hi, Lamarck. Look, I missed yesterday, so you're good. I've been in another world too. I hope you've been good though. We're just having some combos. That's good, my style. Hope you're having a good day. I've felt like that before. Yes, I felt like that. That's normal. Believe it or not, feeling like you deserve something because of what you've done, that's normal. But the thing is, you're not over the things that you've done. You have to go back. It's hard. I'm telling you, it's hard. It's hard, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard. But you have to. You got to go back to all the things that you felt that were horrible that you've done, and you have to forgive yourself so you can move on. Exactly. Look, you look outside, life is still lifing. When people pass away, guess what? Life still be lifing. All the things are still happening while you're going through the battle in your mind, bro. You literally have to go back to all the things that you felt like you've done, forgive yourself, and move on. If you're choosing to be a better person, I don't think anybody deserves anything. People get what they get based off how they feel. If you feel like you deserve it, then things are like that are gonna keep happening to you. You're gonna keep getting somebody that treats you like that. You gotta go back. I'm telling you, go back. It's gonna be hard. See all the things you did, even if you gotta write it down. You don't gotta write everything down. But even if you gotta write things down, I would suggest if you write things down to burn the paper after. Exactly, stop and smile. Sometimes when I reread my journal or like my poems and stuff, I don't even know who that person is anymore. Sometimes I have to put dates on things because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to pinpoint where I was in that time of my life. Because I'm like, where was I going through? Hi, Aaron. Exactly, Lamarck. Look, Valerie. That's how I am. That's how I am. The people that I did talk to or date after the girl's dad, unless no, unless the guys were my actual friends, they never met my kids. Yes, Daniel. See, y'all, the first step is admitting. Daniel, you can't do that though. You have to you gotta you have to figure out why you're guilty, right? And you don't gotta tell anybody, Daniel. You have to figure out why you're guilty, see what you were going through and during that time, give yourself grace, forgive yourself, move on. Yes, night shift. Look, even even if you're in the shower, even if you're using the bathroom, just literally start thinking like, okay, what do I want to? It'll probably be best for you to do it in the shower because you can just imagine when you're in the shower, you can imagine all the things that you thought that you've done that were horrible, imagining them washing away down the drain. Simple as that. Hi, Brooklyn A. Good morning. Right? Stop and smile. I'm like, who is that? Like, who is this person? Hi, Abigail. Exactly. We're not meant to be perfect. Yeah, that's true, Valerie. That's true. People are only going to treat you the way you let them treat you, y'all. If they know that you mean business and you're not playing no games, the relationship either is going to last because they're going to do what they need to do, or their true colors are going to show and they going to be cut loose. Okay? Right? Stop and smile. Hey, look, we dropping gems today. But yes, that you play a part. The thing is, yes, people are bad. Yes, people treat you dirty, but then you have to stop and think, I'm allowing them to treat me this way and I'm just taking it. Like, fight back. Not physically though, y'all, not physically. Right? Stop and smile. Lamarck, those are unhealed mothers. They're not healed. And they probably aren't over the fathers. And also, it just depends because there's two sides to this. If you know that you don't want to be with the mother of your children, don't dibble and dabble. Leave her alone. Don't go back and forth. Stand up. You're the man. Stand up. And if she don't want to do stuff right, put stuff in place the way that it should be. If she always doing this and doing that, okay, let me get my children. Try to find like a mediation. Or if you have to, go to court. It's not ideal to go to court, but if you really want to see your children and you don't want her to be doing all this, I would go to court just so you can get visitation. If they put you on child support, they might, if you go to court. I know in Georgia, I think visitation and child support is separate, but they might try to. Okay. Hope they don't do too much. Lola, you hungry? But yeah, don't be. Yeah, look. Oh no, it's 9:53. But you don't got to be early this time, right? Because you already did this stuff last time. Okay. You keep burying your feelings and living through my sign. I feel like I decay to have my own. Seems weird and strange. Look, night shift. You gotta look. Identify everything that you're going through, and then look. Sometimes we gotta evaluate the situation of our lives, and be like, weigh the pros and cons. Figure this, figure that out. Like it's hard, y'all, and it's not gonna be easy. And it's not gonna be at the blink of an eye. Some of this stuff takes years. Yeah, people don't have an idea what a relationship is, especially if we're trying to base relationships off what we see. Hey, Edwin. See, Daniel, that's what happens. That's what happens, Daniel. Look, but you can't base. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna start making my videos. You can't group everybody in the same thing. You can't go into relationships with the energy from your last, right? Because people don't know this, but energy is a thing. You attract what you put out. When you put things out into the world, into the universe, our brains are like a magnet. It's gonna think you want that, it's gonna bring it back to you. Stop and smile. Yeah, when you see them, look, hey, I once I start back dating, I'm not playing no games. I see a half of a red flag, I'm out, and it's not it's not like things that's petty, y'all. Don't be leaving nobody for nothing petty. And the thing is, Lamarck, I wouldn't put the fault only on you though. I wouldn't put the fault only on you. Um, it's two people, right? Two people in a relationship. Everybody got their own stuff they've done. But the thing is, sometimes it's hard to change the trajectory of a relationship when it's been a certain way. And then when you want to put your foot down and you're like, okay, bro, I just want to see my child. Like, that's it. That's all. I don't want to deal with that. They still on the same. They living in the past. You've grown. You're moving on. They're still living in the past. That's the problem with a lot of people. They are living in the past. You're not supposed to live in the past or the future. You're supposed to live in the present moment. It sucks though because this is the way that certain people in the world want it to be. They know about energy. They know all this stuff. That's why they make certain things be a certain way. They create certain situations for people to be able to attract a certain mindset. Exactly. That's what I'm on. I'm on my healing journey, Valerie. Look. And also, when you know what you want and you're on a healing journey, you're gonna have a certain shine about you that you'll get some people that's not about it that'll approach you, but they'll quickly vanish once they realize you mean business. Yeah, look, it is. Exactly, Valerie, yes. Like I'm telling you, like living in the past is a thing. I didn't really know that it was because I don't live in the past. But also not letting things like not fully healing from things in the past can also block a lot of blessings for you too. Exactly, Lamar. And that's all that matters. If you can admit and recognize that some things you've done might not have been for the best, and you realize that and you want to be a better person, a lot of the times when you do that, the people that you were in those toxic situations with, that's all they can see. Their mind is clouded. It's on a loop of negativity, right? So when you try to do better, that kind of makes other people mad because they can't see what you see. And they think that you're judging them. They think that you ain't even said nothing. You haven't said anything. You're just trying to have a better life for yourself and be a better person. But that energy, they can feel that and they think you're judging them because they got all these negative energies and stuff surrounding them. And that's what they won't teach y'all. Look, I'm gonna start making my videos soon. But depending on what type of mind state you're in, when you're vibrating low, when you're out here doing certain things, whether people want to believe in the spiritual world or not to scare anybody, I don't know anybody's beliefs, but all I'm saying is the government and all this, they know things exist. Like I said, that's why they put you in certain situations. But when you vibrate low, you're giving an opening for negative energy to attach to you. And then once you allow that, it's hard to get out. Because you're disrupting night shift, you're disrupting their thought pattern. You're disrupting what they feel comfortable with doing. They feel comfortable with doing all these things to you, and then when you bring it up, they're forced to take accountability or forced to speak on it, and it makes them uncomfortable. and then they want to get mad. And then instead of them sitting back having an adult conversation, thinking like, oh, maybe I was wrong, or oh, this and that, they want to switch it. They want to switch it, and now they want to attack because they're trying to evade from the situation. Look, I've been through a lot, y'all. Yes. They think you will leave them, and then they think that, like, they also think that you're gonna leave them for somebody that's doing better than them because they know they're not living to their full potential to even be with you. I should be a therapist. Look, I'm gonna make some videos. That could be a way. People always say, oh, like my parents used to always be like, it doesn't matter how the message was given, just to take the message. Like, no, that's not how this works. You can't just be talking to people any type of way. Hi, Alexis. Yes, like relationship, like everything. Look, everything, any type of relationship. Hey, Ivan. Good morning. They're on their tablets, like always. I'm surprised they haven't came out here. Look, y'all know how I know that I've done great with my daughters. Every time I meet their teachers, the whole school knows them. The teachers tell me how sweet they are, how hardworking they are. Like, I don't know. Everyone loves my kids, even their friends at school. Like, that night shift, that is true too, though. So it could be how you're speaking to somebody, but then also people want to do their dirt and they don't want nobody to bring nothing up to them. They just want to do what they do and they don't want you to bring it up. I had situations where I'm bringing something up, they bringing up stuff from 2 years ago. We not even talking about that right now. We talking about this. People don't want to grow. People like that, it's like talking to a brick wall. They need to get their stuff together, and you can't help them. You can't help them. You cannot save them. You can't. Ah, really, cuckoo? Yes, I love it. Hi, Michelle. Thank you, Edwin. Hey, Tiago. Y'all, like, I've been through the ringer, and I've been, you know, I've been tested and tried, and if it wasn't for my kids, some people probably wouldn't be alive. I'm not gonna lie. That's how I get when people bother me. Look, nice shift. You got to do what's best for you. It's hard. Thank you, Ivan. Look, because like, even though I go through things, y'all, I don't hold on to things. I find like a release. I either release things through music or poems. Hi, Miami. But one thing that I was doing was burying things and not facing it. That also had an effect on me too. That kind of messed up my boundaries. Like, I didn't have any boundaries. Like, as far as like letting people walk over me. And that didn't happen until after I had my daughters. So I don't know what was going on with me. Then I had a period of time where people was just doing, like, treating me like this. I'm like, why would you want to make me cry? Why would you want to treat me like that? Do you know I'm protected? These tears ain't gonna be falling for nothing. Like, are you crazy? Yeah, people don't like you telling them about themselves. And you don't even gotta be telling them anything mean. Right? Cuckoo is just like, I'm really a mental patient that's on the outside. I don't think you wanna bother me, okay? Yeah, that's like, so like for me, I felt like I couldn't bring up important things. I was always shut down. Like, okay, so you don't want to be an adult? You don't want to be an adult and talk about adult things? Like, I gotta go. Yes, Ivan. Like, it be hurting. It be like, please, why me? But then it's just like, okay, well, didn't have to be you, but you let this happen. So, make better decisions. Yes, night shift. Love you. Right, Valerie? That part. Best if I walk away. Best if I leave the scene before it turns bad. Like, Sometimes you just gotta give somebody that look like, do you know what can happen right now? Okay, you don't understand. You don't understand the severity of the situation. Like, you just don't know, do you? You don't. You don't. So now, let me just exit stage left. Yeah. Yes, I love conversations like these. Exactly, Cuckoo. Look, people would try to trick you out your position all the time. Like, it's just like, especially y'all, not gonna lie, once you start living for yourself and being happy from the inside out, people don't know why, but you disrupt their demons even just by being around people with your light. Because a lot of people get mad at people for being themselves and being on the right path because they feel like they can't do it. It's gonna take some work, but everybody can be happy. You're not gonna be happy 24/7 because I mean this is life. But for the most part, yes, misery loves the heck out of some company. Like, why you want to be? Look, when I'm not feeling right or I'm feeling down, I'm isolating myself until I get right. Hi, Otaku. Like, I'm isolating until I get right. Like, I'm not about to be around people with no bad attitude, rubbing off on people. No, I'm not doing that. Surprised Lola didn't ask for no food. Yes, we did. Hey, Tiago. I'm just chilling today. I'm really trying to see what I want to eat. The girls haven't came out here. I don't know. I don't know what I want to eat. Yes. Have a good day, night shift. Talk to you later. Yes. See you next time. Have a good day, though. And yes, definitely think about some stuff tonight. Yeah, people, look, y'all. I've had a lot of people act a certain way with me. I don't even do nothing. I'm just being happy and smiling and laughing and cheery, and then now they just wanna, you hating on me because you ain't got nothing to be happy about. You're choosing not to be happy. Look, if anybody can tell you anything, you choose how you want to wake up and feel every day. If you want to get up every day and you want to be sad about this situation that you can't change, or you want to be mad about a situation that you can't change, that's on you. You chose that feeling. You chose that emotion. Nobody else told you to be sad. Thank you, Ivan. I try. Daniel, you said something earlier. Did I respond? Oh, yeah, I did. Exactly, Daniel. You gotta, look, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I gotta write some of this stuff down. Where's my notebook? Let me get my notebook. Because I gotta start making videos. I gotta help. Look, if this chat right here, if this live was much needed, I got some work to do. I gotta make some more videos. Look, I gotta help my people out. I feel like everybody deserves to live a happy, peaceful life. Like I said, life be life, and so some things aren't gonna work out the way you want them to work out. Just think of that as redirection. You could want to be with a certain somebody, they not acting right. Okay, you see red flags. If you see red flags in somebody in the beginning, be thankful that you were. Oh, I don't know, Tiago. Maybe another hour. But be thankful that God has shown you, or whoever you believe in, even yourself. Yourself could show you things. Be thankful that you were able to see somebody's true colors before you got deep in, and you're able to cut it off quick and move on. It's gonna hurt a little bit depending on how deep you was in the situation. And also, y'all, that's why it's best to date. Date somebody. Don't do anything sexual. Date them. Hang out, talk, get to know them, be friends first. And then you'll know, do I want to keep them as a friend? Do we just want to stay friends, or do we want to date? Or do we just not want to have anything to do with each other? People don't date anymore. People just jump into relationships and just start doing everything too soon. And then you wonder why. You wonder why it's not working. Like, come on now. Come on now. Y'all, look, I be writing. Oh, this is one of my songs that I was writing. I'll be right. Yes, peace is earned. You got to put in that work, y'all. You got to put in that work for yourself. Also, y'all, sometimes when I write, I don't think, I get a lot of messages that just, I'm just writing. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Hey, Clinton. Hey, Demethu. Like, I'm writing, but I'm not thinking, and then the words are just getting on the paper. Exactly, Valerie. Like, y'all gotta date. Y'all gotta know who y'all are talking to. Sometimes you can figure out the gist of somebody's energy or vibe off 1 week of just talking and dating. Thank you, Cuckoo. Look, I like to write, so I love writing. Y'all know they stopped teaching the kids cursive. My daughters want me to teach them cursive. Yes, Edwin. Dimitri, look, you gonna act right today, or do you need to go to the timeout? We're standing on business today. We don't got time for the shenanigans, okay? Ah, really, Valerie? Oh, that's so good. Look, exactly, Craig. Look, I be writing stuff, and then I be forgetting that I wrote this. Like, but the thing is, y'all, when I wanna write my videos, write my videos. When I want to make my videos, sometimes like this conversation is getting the brain flowing with the conversation. When I want to talk about something, I feel like I just can't sit the camera up and talk because then it's just like my mind goes blank. Like, I don't know. Yes, y'all. Thank you, Daniel. If y'all haven't, hit the like button. You know, subscribe for more good vibes. Hey, Jay. Look, I'm getting all the way to the end of the notebook. I need a new notebook at this point. Like, all this. And I have many notebooks, y'all. Really? No, I don't need nothing, Jay. I don't need a man. Not right now. Yes, Valerie, look, some songs and poems, like I like to put a lot in my notes in my phone, which, oh, my phone's right here. Why am I about to look for my phone? But some songs and poems, I just gotta write, you know? It's just like that feeling of writing. But I do like to I have a lot of songs and poems in my notes because like sometimes it just comes to my mind and then I just gotta hurry up and I've always got my phone. So then I'm just like writing. I wrote something last night. I'll be writing fast too, y'all. Once the stuff comes to my mind, I can write really fast. Like I can make up stuff really fast. Really, Edwin? Look, I like writing, so and with one of my jobs I had, this girl that I tried to be her friend was a hater. She was hating on my handwriting. She's like, your handwriting is so nice. I'm like, okay, well, do you like to write? Because I like to write. Look at my daughter's pen. My sister writes their name on everything. Like, Valerie, like, I'm telling y'all, I get messages in my head once look, I can show y'all. You won't be able to read it because this is a message that I got in my head and I was writing it. And I barely look at the page when I'm getting messages like this. I just gotta write. And it's not gonna be, it don't be, and then I have to write in cursive because I gotta hurry up before the message leaves my mind. Like, I just gotta write. See this? That's a message that I got in my mind. Hey, you produce Cuckoo? We might have to, hey. Yes, Daniel. Good morning, Melvin. Valerie. Y'all, one time I was writing in, because when I write things, y'all, I'm telling y'all, some things I write, I don't think about it. I just write. And I wrote something in my notebook and I found it later. I found it after the fact because it was a point in time where I wasn't sleeping. I couldn't sleep. I didn't want to go to sleep. I just felt like I was just like in this world of every time I go to sleep, I wake up, it's time to go to work. I'm tired of going to sleep. So I used to stay up really late. Like I could not sleep. Hi, Ivy. And so I had wrote in my notebook, I wrote something like, you need to get some rest or you're gonna crash. No, so if you don't rest, you're gonna crash out. You're gonna crash. Something along those lines. Why did I find that message after I already like crashed? Like my body literally forced me to sleep for like 2 days. See, Alexis? I was like, huh? Not I was writing myself a message that I didn't listen to. Because I be writing stuff in my notebook and then I don't go back and read it. I have a lot of notebooks that I write something and I don't go back and read it. I don't know what it is that I wrote a lot of times, or I don't remember what I wrote. And then I go back and I read it later. Exactly. That's how I was with my daughters. Like, when they go to sleep, I would stay up late so I could have some me time. But yo, I need to start making my videos. Look, once I get to writing, Alexis, I get to writing. Like, I have another notebook. It's another color. I think it's purple. But look, all these pages got something on them. And this is what I got left. What's bullet journaling, Alexis? No, seriously, grown up time. What do I work on? So my notebooks usually consist of, so the messages that I write in my notebook, mostly if I'm smoking, I get messages, but I call it channeling. I call it channeling. That's just what I call it. And I write but when I'm writing and I'm not thinking. It's kind of like automatic writing, I guess. I guess that's what some people call it, either channeling or automatic writing. So I have a lot of that in my notebook. I got business ideas, content ideas, a lot of different stuff. I don't like to use ChatGPT for lyrics. Yeah, I don't like to use ChatGPT for lyrics. I like to write my own stuff. I don't like to use them for lyrics or poems. Oh, I guess that's what I already do then, Alexis. I guess that's what I already do because my notebook literally has all of that stuff in it. Yeah, Valerie, me too. I like how my brain works. What does what mean, Craig? I feel like ChatGPT, I feel like everything they give us, y'all, can be a gift or a curse. I use ChatGPT for other reasons. But as far as like writing songs and stuff like that, cause everything that I write it's my actual feelings. So that's why, and I can actually write. Like sometimes I do have writer's block, but I can actually think of things to write. Like I got like probably like in my phone, I think I had like 50 poems. And that's not even all the poems that I have. Wait, do what? What does that mean? Do it with your head, yes or no? But I do use ChatGPT for other things. Like I have a quote page, so I don't think about the quotes on my own. I use ChatGPT for that. Like, give me 50 quotes I could put on this page. Stuff like that. But I've been learning a lot of things that, of course, I have to use for myself before I teach other people. Craig, I gotta wash my hair, y'all. It's getting out of control. Yes, Valerie. I want to write a book too. So I have like many different book ideas. I want to write a book. Well, I made up a story, like a nonfiction. Story. But I also want to write a book about gifted kids. Shit. Gifted children. I don't think people know how to raise gifted children. A lot of the children that are being born are gifted, and people keep putting oh, I do that in my brain, Jay. Like my lyrics, like last night I wrote a poem because I thought about something. That's like a form of release. So like if I get the energy of anything, my brain does that. Like if I think of an experience that I've been through, I could just sit here and I could just write. That's what I did last night. I wrote a poem about a tough time that I've been through. And usually my brain won't shut up until I write it and release it. It's like, all right, let's get it going. It don't matter what time it is. I can be in the shower. Song lyrics will come into my mind. I gotta get my phone. That's probably why my phones be getting messed up. But I gotta grab my phone and start typing the lyrics down. But yeah, I've been yes, I wanted to dye my hair. I know I got this color over here. I wanted to have a different hair color, but I'm scared to dye my own hair because and I do look, my hairstylist, all of my hairstylists are in Atlanta. So I have to see who I could trust to do my hair. I probably want to see if I can find a Dominican hair salon out here just for like a blowout and a trim. I'm gonna have to. I got my other phone. Let me see if it'll work. I really do want braids though. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what we do. But I do want something new. Really, Valerie? Like strip all the color out of it, you mean? Yeah, I need to find somebody good because I don't like just anybody touching my hair. I'm wondering because like I do have this little color over here. I don't remember, even though I haven't dyed my hair too many times, I don't remember what my natural hair color looks like to the eye. I do know my hair was sandy brown, and then once the sun shines on it, I had red highlights. But now I feel like my hair color has changed. Oh, really, Alexis? I dyed my hair for the first time. My mom used to let me do rinses, but I feel like they didn't do anything. But I dyed my hair for the first time. I dyed like some pieces in the front blonde. And then I dyed like half of it blonde or something. It was cute. But I kind of wish I just left it alone. Thank you, Alexis. Yeah, I kind of wish I left it alone so I can see what my true hair color is. Oh, soft black. Yeah, my dad. I think I think my dad's hair was black. His hair looks black. They say that people can't be born with black hair, but my dad's hair looks like it was gray now, but it looks black. But yeah, I gotta right now my hair. I asked my hairstylist, was my hair my natural color again? I just think it just changed, like, cause you know, like your hair can change over the years. Um, but now my hair looks like it's like brown, like a brown color with like red in it. Let me see if I got a picture in the sun. People think my hair is black. My hair is not black. I forgot about. I be taking pictures. Look, that's how my eyebrows look if they're done, y'all. My girl be getting me together. Now I have to find somebody else. Yeah, some people do dye their eyebrows. Yes. Yeah. This girl, this girl that I know, um, yes, y'all. It's like, cause of course, if your hair is wet or you're not in the sun, it looks like it's a certain color, right? But this girl that I know, um, they had moved to Hawaii for a little bit, and her and the sun turned her son's hair blonde. Now my phone want to be acting up. Stop it. I need to get the screen fixed for real. Oh, y'all, here's the picture when I was holding the two snakes. Strange fiction. Look, whenever you release that book, Valerie, let me know so I can get it. They were like, you want to hold the snakes? I was like, yeah. I actually would get a pet snake, not gonna lie. The only thing that's gonna stop me from getting it is having to feed it mice. I don't want to touch mice. But I want a pet snake. I want a bearded dragon. Uh, Valerie. I want a bearded dragon. Um, something. But I heard I would have to be like, I gotta wait till I get me some money, y'all. Be rich, Because I would have to have somebody help me clean the tanks and just do all this stuff. But I would have those. I'm not gonna lie. This is my other best friend, y'all. That's my other best friend, Brianna. Brianna. Some people say their name's different. She says Brianna. Y'all, that dog across the hall don't know how to act. Yes, that's what we call her, Bree. Thank you. Snakeskin shoes do look nice. I'm not gonna lie. Where did that picture go? My screen is cracked, so now it's starting to act up. I don't know why it's choosing to act up now. Plum brown? I think that would be cute too. So my best friend is off today and she just asked me if I wanted to try the taco bus. Have fun with me. So we're getting tacos today, y'all. I'm gonna make a video of eating them and I'm gonna post it for y'all. Lola hasn't asked me for food. Lola, you hungry? Yes, so I'm gonna make a video. Look, I gotta start pushing this content out, y'all. But the thing is, I really need no, I don't have an OnlyFans. I need to do my hair because I like making content when my hair is straight. That's the only thing. Let me make Lola something to eat. Do y'all want to see when I had? That's what I was about to show y'all when I had blonde hair. Well, it was like brown and blonde highlights, but I didn't have as much highlights as I wanted because my stylist ran out of foil, I think. Also, my hair length has been many different lengths, y'all. I think I told y'all I had cut all my hair off. I thought I had a picture of it on this phone. I don't see it. Come on. I'm right here. I just had it, y'all. Then my screen started acting up. Okay. There it is. That was the brown hair with the blonde highlights. In the sun. And then, hi Roshan, hey King. And that's when it was short. And then I had red hair. I think that's the first time that I cut my hair short. I hate short hair. It's actually harder to maintain. If it's straight, like if it's easier if it is this length. Oh, here's another one. It's easier if it's that length. If it's shorter than that, Alexis, it's hard to maintain. I had another picture that I was about to show y'all. My phone keeps being dumb. Come on now. This was my first time dyeing my hair on my own. That was like a I don't know what color that was. I don't know what color that was. And then when the selfie sticks were out, that was a selfie stick, and that was just my hair curly in my natural state. I don't have those curls anymore. Those are some cute shorts. Thank you guys. Oh, I got a picture with me and all my best friends together. Let me feed Lola, y'all. Oh, I didn't even know that. They're hey, Francis. Oh, look, friends. Here's me with no hair. I told y'all I cut my hair off. That was after my kids were born. I chopped my hair off. And I don't know if y'all can see, I'm wearing lashes. That was my lash brand. Thank you, Alexis. That was my lash brand, y'all. I still have some of those lashes. I feel like I lived many lives, y'all. What's going on? Thank you, Alexis. My phone was just going haywire. Yeah, I have a lot. Well, it's not active, but I had a lash line. What was that? Oh, my pen. Look, right, Cash? Oh my gosh. Yes, Cash. Look, I'm happy for you. People gotta know they can't just be lying. So she said you quit to do unemployment. All right, now my phone is acting up. Lola, you hungry? Food? Let me feed Lola, y'all. She didn't ask for no food. Girls, what y'all gonna eat? Hmm? We don't have any bread. Y'all ate all the Pop-Tarts? Lola, there's no way you're actually this hungry because you didn't even ask me for no food. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Hi, Fatma. Why would they even, like, what's the reason though? I'm confused. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. Like, they just be trying to do stuff and get over on people. It's crazy. Y'all, I literally forgot what I said I was gonna make my videos about. I gotta remember now. So you got the paperwork, Cash? Something ain't right with them. Cause why? They gonna be looking foolish and dumb. You done already, Lola? Sorry, y'all. That's rude. Like they be thinking that people not gonna hold them accountable, not gonna challenge it. Okay. They really do though. Hi to final boss. They really do. Like, come on now, people. Come on. I got the proof. Y'all, somehow I always find myself looking at food videos. How come I can't? Where's my discussion post? Do you gotta be monetized? Right? Like, my best friend said we're going to a taco bus today. So, look, I'm excited. Just random stuff. But I am about to get off so I can go find me something to put on to go to this taco bus and get the twins dressed. I think I'm gonna make I don't know if I want to make a short or if I want to make a full length video. I'll probably make a short with the tacos. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna show y'all what I get in the video and let y'all know where I got it from. But I'm gonna be back on here later, friends. I love you guys. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna get my schedule back together with my morning posts. Why is my screen glitching? But I'm gonna get my schedule back together for me getting on here in the mornings and stuff. I just gotta go to sleep. My sleep schedule was off a little bit, but I'm gonna get it back together. I gotta start going to the gym, y'all. I'm gonna see if my my best friend, she gotta go to work in the morning. She's supposed to be off, but what's today? Tuesday? No, she was supposed to be off yesterday and she has to go to work and she's off today. But I think I do want to go to the gym to see what type of machines they got in there. I'm gonna ask her if she can go there with me, walk to the gym with me, so we can see what kind of machines they got in there. Cause I really need them to have a Stairmaster, but I don't know if they have a Stairmaster. But I just really need to see what machines are in there so I can know what workouts I'm gonna be doing. Cause I'm about to get back into the gym. I ordered me a blender so me and my daughters can eat some smoothies, fruit smoothies in the morning for breakfast. Yes. But anyways, I'll see y'all later. I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining the live. And I'll see y'all later. I gotta get back to it. I think I'm gonna start trying to go live 3 times a day. If I don't go 3 times a day, I'm gonna try to do 2, but my first one's probably always gonna be 2 hours. And then my second one is gonna be longer. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.